Hello, welcome to SwitchedOn, Paul speaking, and it's time today to take a look at another new game on the Nintendo Switch. This is Wartile, and this is published by Deck 13, who did the rather excellent CrossCode on the Nintendo Switch. This comes in at £17.99 and $24.99 and is out on the 19th of November. This is a Viking themed strategy game. I've been playing this a little while, but what I'm going to do is start a new game here. And we are going to go on normal difficulty. And that's fine, we'll reset the save game. Only an hour or two in, but I just wanted to bring you some coverage of this one because I've really been enjoying what I've played so far. Let's just get the intro here.
It's finally engulfed your village.
Look at those graphics, just look amazing. All these little dioramas are where the action takes place. Absolutely beautiful.
The small huts, sick villagers moan faintly as their life force fades away bit by bit. This morning, your father, the Jarl of the village, finally succumbed to the plague. Standing at the ceremonial pyre, you take up his mantle and ask the village Gordy for advice.
So, there you go, there's the introduction. What this game is, as I say, it's a strategy game. It's just...
Times are tough.
Trying to skip through this narration.
The god of healing through a blood sacrifice. Take the boat to the Tears of Ea.
Okay, we're still getting some information.
The sacred pond.
Hopefully that's enough. Right, okay. So, yes, this game is a strategy game. It's kind of like a board game. Plays out a little bit like a board game anyway. But it's kind of also real time, which is quite unique. So you've got, obviously, as I've showed you, these dioramas. Absolutely stunning. I don't know if you've saw my pick of the week's games and checked out this one on the eShop. But the little dioramas that each of these stages takes place in, just absolutely beautiful. I mean, some of the ones with water especially look absolutely stunning. What your job is here is to complete the missions. Tap right on the D-pad. You get 2 missions. The top mission is the one that you need to complete first. Although let's say the sacrificial one is the top mission, which I don't think it is. Oh, it is. Of course it is. Sorry, my apologies. The first mission here is to find the sacrificial goat or lamb, as we need to sacrifice to ward a plague off. We're going to sacrifice an animal to the gods in the hope that it wards off the plague that's taken over our village. So that the top card will be the primary mission. There's also a secondary mission if you choose to take it for points. This is the funeral pyre mission, and as your father's passed away, you need to set fire to the funeral pyre. Bit macabre, but there you go. Down the bottom, we've got special ability cards. These build up as the missions go on. You unlock more cards, and you can assign them to your characters. But you access them, as I say there, by pressing the R bumper button. To get off of that. Right, okay, so first things first, we've got control over these 2 characters here. To move them, you hold down the A button, and you'll see these dots pop up. This is your movement ability. This is how far you can move on the board. You can hold down X, get the same dots up, but this will move both characters at the same time. Sometimes it's obviously beneficial to move both in the same direction. We won't do that just for a second. When you see these wire things here, you can interact with this. This is just like a tutorial telling us how movement works. That's all that is. Elsewhere on the board, you'll see treasure chests. Always struggle saying that. Which you can get to unlock new weapons. And there's other interactive elements on the board. And gradually, as you go on through the different boards, enemies will drop in. There'll be traps. There'll be wild animals, that kind of thing. So let's try and complete a mission or two. They don't take too long, which is the advantage of having them on these small dioramas. You can get through missions in, this one particularly, a couple of minutes. But generally, the early missions only take sort of between 5 and 10 minutes, absolute maximum. So we're going to move both characters, just holding down X, then let go, and then they will move. And then they're meant to be acting on a cooldown. I've not quite worked out how the cooldown works yet. I think the cooldown's used more for attacking. So we're going to move both characters here. What we'll do is we'll move this character off to get the treasure chest. So press Y. And you see there he finds a shield. That goes in our inventory. this character here, we're going to move and pick up the flame, the funeral pyre. So it just tells you there how to pick up or how to burn objects. This is where the sort of torches are. We've got a torch now, and we can move him over to the pyre. And he's got the torch here. Pick that up as an ability, so can be used to ignite certain interactable objects. And there you go. That's on fire.
As the fire consumes the ceremonial pyre, sending your father onto his.
So the next thing we need to do is to find the lamb. So I'm just going to bring this
of the villagers way
hack on golden mane back up to the top of the board. There's another treasure chest. We'll grab that while we're here. See what we get in here. Oh, looks like that was money in that one. Very nice. Money always comes in handy. Now we need to find this sacrificial goat before we go much further. I think there it is over there. Lamb or a goat. You just see it just north of us there by the rocks. So we're going to head over that way. Pick that up. I say pick it up. Obviously stab it through the head and carry it over our shoulders. And we need to make it to the boat. So there's the boat down there. There's another treasure chest there. And one over that way. So we're going to send... Might as well pick up these chests. Send him over there to grab that. Send Hakon down here to pick up that one. And the objective is to get both of us on the boat. That's just telling you how to move in a group, but we've already been doing that. That's no problem at all. So this is Asgar Legbitter. I think I said at the start anyway, but obviously if you haven't figured it out, we're in Norse mythology here. I suggested in my video on Sunday that perhaps this game had been delayed a little while to coincide with Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Probably off the mark on that one, but you never know.
With no time to mourn your father, you push the boat into the ocean. As you look back, you spot a flicker of hope in the villagers' eyes.
So there you go. So that's mission 1 completed, the tutorial mission. As you can see there, top right hand corner, we completed both the mission cards, the funeral pyre and the collection of the sacrifice. Gives you an update on your scores there. So we did 3 objectives. Didn't kill any units, there was none to kill. There was no battle points, and the time you take, you also get a bonus. 4, we found some treasure. And that's it, we move on. So now we get to...
you and your men embark on a quest to end the mysterious
I hate these games, we keep
plague
having the
by making a sacrifice to the
pop-ups.
gods.
Interrupts my flow. But here we go. This is our... well, I don't know what you call it, our home station, really. We've got different menus that we can get to from here. Let's just clear this tutorial. So we have got, obviously, the map, which is right in front of us. This is where we choose the next mission. You can see here, the mission's in the middle. We have got, I think this may be specific to the Switch version, but this is subtitled the complete version of Wartile. And this comes with 2 campaigns. We've got Howl's Nightmare and also the base campaign. So I think this may have been a DLC that we've got for free here on the Switch. So first of all, on the left hand side, we've got what's called the Tavern. This is where you can pick up new people to put in your party. You can see again lovely little sort of plastic figurines like you get in a tabletop game. Really nicely detailed as well. We have got over here the cards that you can collect and assign to your characters. These are action cards, and you can cycle through these here. They're all locked at the moment for the next mission. But once you unlock them, you can have a hand of 5 cards and assign them to your character. Now what happens is you take 5 cards out on a mission with you, but I think it's 2 that get drawn from your hand of 5 that are usable, and then once you use one, a new card gets drawn from your sort of small deck of 5 cards that you take with you. So there is some strategy and some randomization and some luck there. Up here, we've got our figurine collection. So when you've got people in your party, you can look at them up here, stick them in your boat. And over here, we've got customization, where you can assign sort of weapons and buffs to your character. So we could give Matey Boy a shield here. And you see that changes how he looks. And we've got a helmet here as well. That will give him some protection. So customization is really cool. Like that. So all the stuff you find, you can assign your characters. So as I said, we'll do probably one more mission just to give you a little bit more of an idea. We're going to take these two dudes with us.
With a small sacrificial lamb in tow, your warband go ashore at the Tears of Aer. Your journey is interrupted by a band of rowdy Norsemen who have taken refuge near the tree. They have no intention of letting you pass. Not in one piece.
So there you go. There's another bit of voiceover for that there, but as you may be able to see on the screen, the text is incredibly small. Now, I'm playing this docked at the moment, and it is really difficult to read, and I'm sitting probably 6 feet away from not the biggest TV in the world, and it's nearly impossible for me to read that text under Tears of Air, which is a bit of a shame. And then rewards as well to the right hand side there, again virtually impossible for me to read, so that's a bit of a shame. Could do with maybe a little patch there. But there we go. We're going to dive into this mission, and again, this is another one that's got a beautiful looking diorama board.
The Tears of Aer appears through the fog. The air crackling with cedar, a crimson tree bears testament to the god of healing. Suddenly, the Norsemen draw their swords.
So there you go, and it spins round and shows you the whole of the area. As I say, look at that, just looks absolutely beautiful, really unique. And this is one of the cards we've got here. Call upon the attention of Ear, the god of healing, with a mammal sacrifice. So that's our first mission. And then It's a Trap, the sub-mission. Place a trap by dragging it onto a tile. Be careful not to step on it. So there's our two missions for this one. We've basically got to get, I don't know if I can spin the camera around enough, but we need to basically get on this, up on this hillside to the left-hand side of the screen now, where the sacrifice will take place. We've got to kind of work our way up this mountainside, fighting off the baddies as we come across them, picking up any treasure we find. So again, it's holding down X to move the whole party at once. And this just explains about your ability cards. Interestingly, in one of my earlier playthroughs, there was a little chest in that cove there. So looks like that's going to be randomised, which is quite nice. Give you a bit of randomisation each time you play it. Now, you can see here, I'm going to be moving into this blue, into this hex here. And everything's turned blue. Basically, when you're in the area, the enemy are alert and they will come towards you. And combat in this game is handled automatically. If you're in range of an enemy, you will basically start attacking it with basic attacks with your weapons that you've got. You can then at any point use your ability cards as well to give you a buff. So they've got special moves on and that kind of thing. But let's see how the combat plays out. Let's move our characters into here. See, it makes the enemy alert. They're going to be moving in now. And now this is kind of where you need good placement. So I'm going to shift these characters around so they're sort of one-on-one now. You'll see the circle underneath the character's feet. That's their life. And again, old Hakon here is attacking the wrong person. Yeah, that's their life. So when that circle grows smaller, they will be dead. Unfortunately here, our enemy's got the higher ground, so they get an advantage. Let's send Asgard up there to finish him off. Let me do that. You see at the bottom of the screen as well, that's our activity points. That allows us to spend those points on abilities. Sorry, I was just watching what our characters were doing. They were chopping down some bushes. Don't want to move him. We want to collect that chest. Got another sort of axe. Let's regroup our characters, keep them together. Actually, let's send him around that way. Old Hakon. Let's do like a pincer movement. Right, let's try one of these abilities. We've got immobilise. Target enemy takes 5 damage and immobilise for 20 seconds. Let's use that one. You can also slow time by holding down B, which or pressing B. It gives you time to readjust everything. And then press B again to speed up. I don't think there's any time limit on that either. So we can do a shield bash here with our character. And there you go, that's a powerful hit. So our next move here is into this little cave. And there's a treasure chest there and a couple of enemies. Let's pick up this treasure first. What do we get? Might have been just gold. Possibly. Immobilised there is still on a cooldown. As is shield bash. Okay, let's get in range of these two enemies here. Zoom in a bit so you can see what's going on. And again, let's maybe split them up so they each attack an enemy. Going to use shield bash. And again, that's by holding R. We could send him in to help out, couldn't we? By holding R. Actually, we need to retreat our character. That was alright, actually. Got the job done. You need to see we've got some more activity points. And we picked up the bear trap. So the bear trap was one of the secondary missions to complete there. It's a trap. Place the trap by dragging onto a tile. Be careful not to step on it. And let's carry on through the map. Go back through the cave doors. Or cave entrance, I should say. Not got a door in it, has it? It's not IKEA. And that's just telling you how you can use your points. That's actually these abilities on the left bumper button, like the trap that we've just got. You can see at the top there the cost. So it's cost 1 point to play that card. And we've got 21 points to spend at the bottom. So let's carry on down here. Here's another treasure chest. We'll grab that. Some kind of staff in there. We'll have that. Thank you very much. So we've got a couple of enemies there. Right, let's push on. We need to get older Asgar with us on the party. I don't know where Hakon's going. But he needs to come down here. Come on, Hakon. Let's manually get him down here to join in the fun. So we have got this bear trap. So we could play the bear trap. If we play it here onto this square just in front of the enemies. And then we can make a hasty retreat up this way. And hopefully we won't trigger it. But the enemies might. Let's bring Hakon in for the battle here. We've got the upper ground a little bit here. Could use immobilize. And then Hakon here can use shield bash. Come on, Asgard, get involved. Let's have a closer look at the action. And there we go. So, a lovely couple of chests down here. Get both of these. Looks like another staff and another helmet, maybe. That'll come in handy when you're decking out your troops. So, we're nearly at the end of the level. Here's another chest. We'll grab that. Looks like just gold in that one. There's a switch to activate the drawbridge. Come around the side of the mountain here. We've got another enemy up here. Again, we could use a trap, but I mean, we have already completed that a mission by just placing the trap. Shield bash by Hakon. Asgard uses Immobilize just to stun the enemy. It looks like he has got a special ability that lets him warp around the map. So it's kind of a little bit of a mini boss. Come on, don't stop. And there we go. Hakon was polishing him off. And we also put the sacrificial lamb on the altar.
The men decide to stay the night. They will travel back to the village in the morning.
So there you go, that's that mission complete. So as you can say, as I say, they play out pretty quickly. Obviously as you go on they're going to get a little bit longer, but given the size of the dioramas, I don't think they're going to take that much longer to complete missions. And there's a few different things there. It's not just simple sort of attacking all the enemies. There's a few sort of other little things to do there and side missions as well. So honestly, I'm really, really digging this game so far. So I played a couple of hours on a different save, played all these through these early levels. And it gets better and better as well. It's just a really cool game. If you like sort of board games as well, and there's a little bit of collectible card elements in here. Obviously, you've got the look of the sort of the plastic figures, brings that tabletop sort of experience home. And it's just a really cool game. You've got plenty of customization and stuff to unlock. So that is Wartile, and as I say, it's out on the 19th, I think, which would be Thursday. I think it's Thursday. You'll see anyway at the start of the video. I'll put the actual release date up. I'm sure it is Thursday. And it's just a really cool game. Just let me know below in the comments what you think of this one. If you've seen it and played it before, it's been out on the PC for a little while, and PlayStation and Xbox, I believe. So the Switch is the last platform to get it now, but it's finally got it. And a really, really cool strategy game. So thanks for watching, everyone. Please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed that. And as I say, leave a comment if you can, please. And subscribe if you're new. Be super appreciated. But until next time, I'll catch you all again soon. Cheers, everyone. Bye-bye.